I spent over 200 not consecutive days in the hospital when CCAR came to my aid. I was drinking every single day, pretty much every single minute, and every other day I would be ending back up in the hospital under detox. Every single time that I showed up at the hospital, there was Mary and other CCAR representatives not giving up on me and telling me that recovery was possible. It took those 200 days for me to finally realize that I don't want to live like this anymore. And CCAR introduced me to the tools to help me get better. We found a treatment center that would accept me. I was in such bad physical condition that normal treatment centers weren't able to take me. I had a blood infection. I had gone through numerous blood transfusions in the hospital. Yeah, I was just in a really bad spot. Every single time that I was in the hospital, I would start off in the emergency room, and from there it would just be a matter of time until they could find a bed for me. They obviously knew that I was an addict, but they don't let their patients die, so it was just a revolving door, pretty much until, I started to notice that people actually cared that I was alive when I didn't. After 9, 10, 11 months of this same woman showing up at my bedside while I'm puking my guts out, it just showed that she never gave up on me. And in a way, it's like I kind of owed her to actively participate in recovery. I do feel a personal connection with my recovery coach. Again, her name is Mary. She makes me smile every single time I see her, and she says that I make her smile every single time that I see her. I know that she's proud of me because she gets to see me on a regular basis, so she's able to be part of my network, my life. It didn't just stop after I stopped going to the hospital. Mary didn't give up on me. I can always call her if I have a problem, and I know that she'll pick up the phone. After finally being admitted to the hospital for about a week at a time while I was going through my detox, numerous doctors would come in. In my opinion, they didn't really understand what they were doing to me. With CCAR in general, I know that they have a background in addiction services, and most of the people that I know that are part of CCAR are recovering addicts themselves. So with them, it was like what they say in the program is it's best for one addict to help and understand another addict. Something that the doctors and nursing staff didn't really understand. They were there to treat my symptoms. They weren't really there to kind of explain a better life, because maybe they didn't see the point in someone that was just going in and out of the hospital that was never going to get better. With CCAR services, they were able to help me transition from this doesn't have to be your life with just going in and out of the hospital. It was, let's try and figure out a treatment center for you. Let's try and figure out steps after that. Let's try and get you set up with a network that will help you pretty much for the rest of your life. The integration of CCAR inside the emergency rooms, inside the emergency department is important. I highly recommend that more facilities try having CCAR recovery coaches, because it worked for me, and it's not just me that it would most likely work for. It would work for a lot of people. It's very beneficial. They're gonna be with you through the emergency department, through your detox while you're inpatient, all the way to when you leave the hospital, and then so on and so on until you guys develop an amazing relationship like what Mary and I have today.